One of my pet theories is that a lot of the performative wokeism is premised on living in a time of phenomenal abundance. So we can afford, the thinking goes, to hire people who aren't necessarily qualified based on objective criteria, throw out meritocracy. It's not going to cost me anything.
Right.
To demonstrate how liberal I am, to give opportunity to the underrepresented. And what you find very quickly is that whether it's entertainment or aviation or medicine or the NBA, performance matters. The senior people my age and older, were very comfortable bringing in, on a senior level, affirmative action candidates. In other words, people who were not qualified, could not do the work. I think the timeline during which that feedback mechanism operates turns out to be a lot shorter than people thought it would be. Even like the whole movie Trading Places. Anyone literally off the street could do the job of a commodities trader and make billions of dollars if you just set them up the right way. Turns out that's not true.
Turns out it's not. When you're kind of dealing with a performance deficit and it's 10% of the people that you're having to do that with, well, that's one problem and maybe a manageable problem. And when it becomes 60% of the people, or even 30 or 40%, it becomes much harder to deal with. And this is far more than a white-black issue. One of the things I talk about in the book is there's some of this anti-white discrimination and racist policies that are specifically targeted at whites, and there are others that are just targeted at people who are doing well and are successful, and they actually hit Asian Americans even worse than white Americans in many cases, depending on the subgroup. But they're almost like the Asian Americans are made invisible in that process. So, and unfortunately also Asian Americans have chosen, for various bad reasons, I think, to at least institutionally be allies to that discriminatory regime. And I think it'll be interesting to see how long that persists, how long that is politically tenable within their own community.